You're watching 48 FastCast.
All right, y'all, 7:01, happy Friday. Made it to the end of a work and school week. That sun, beautiful out there this morning.
Looks
Absolutely.
amazing. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful weekend too, Jada.
Exactly. And we do have some slight rain chances, but don't let that put a damper on your plans. They're going to be short, sporadic, and really periodic throughout the weekend. Right now, the Shoal sitting at 67. Nice and comfortable out the door this morning. We did see some patchy fog in a couple areas, but nothing as strong as what we saw from Thursday. So there's a little bit of visibility out the door for lots of us. Beautiful sunrise, and like I mentioned, here's that visibility. It's tough for Pulaski as well as parts surrounding Haleyville, but most of our areas are clear to note for most of the morning. Next 12 hours, we'll keep it around the 70s for the next hour or so, but we'll see the 80s before we cross over into the afternoon hours. That's when we'll see some 90s, as well as some possible rain chances making their way through around the 1 and 2 o'clock hours, being on and off sporadic, but they clear out well before the 6 and 7 o'clock hours, and we'll have a calm night as well. For the next 3 days, we'll see rain chances kind of follow us into the weekend, but it will still feel a lot like summer, even though Monday is the first day of fall. I'll show you what to expect from the 10-day in just a couple minutes.
This is your 48 First Alert Road Report, sponsored by Bankston Motorhomes.
All right, taking a live look in Decatur this morning, where we are quiet on the roadways. Really nothing too major. We are seeing some slowdowns as you are approaching the bridge on the Decatur side, but other than that, nothing too significant. Also taking you now to Huntsville, where we are looking good as well. Really quiet on the roads this morning. I think a lot of people are off, maybe taking a vacay or just playing hooky. Your drive time's also looking good right now. We have Decatur to Huntsville about 20 minutes, Athens to Huntsville about 27. Jonathan.
All right, thanks, Gina. Well, a 19-year-old from Decatur has been arrested in connection to a 2023 deadly shooting in Nashville. Brandon Long from Decatur turned himself in yesterday. Metro Nashville police say Long was visiting Nashville in 2023 when he lured Jonathan Seda and his brother into a basement at a vacant home. Police believe this was part of an effort to buy drugs. Seda was shot and killed, and his brother was injured. Long is charged with criminal homicide in juvenile court since he was 16 at the time of the shooting.
As of last night, a local Huntsville bar has been ordered to shut down after a court order. There's now a padlock and notice on the doors of 708 Bar and Grill on Poplar Avenue. The city filed a lawsuit against the business in March, citing multiple incidents of violence. 5 people were shot in the bar's back patio in 2024. The city claimed the owners have failed to either prevent or deter violence from happening at the facility. The owner, Malcolm Gopher, says he plans to fight this and reopen as quickly as possible. A Hartselle woman is behind bars this morning after deputies say she beat her brother to the point of fracturing his skull. That's according to our media partners at the Decatur Daily. Authorities responded to an assault call after Morgan County deputies say Laura Roper got into an argument with her brother. The victim says he was trying to collect some items from her home when they got into it. He says Roper hit him in the back of the head with a fishing pole and then hit him in the face with a wooden axe handle. Medical records show the victim had a fractured skull and brain bleed. Roper was arrested and charged with assault.
Well, the 2025 Trail of Tears motorcycle ride is going through Huntsville this Saturday. The event is expected to bring traffic delays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. along major roadways and on 565. State troopers will escort participants west on US 72 onto 565 to the Greenbrier Parkway exit. The procession will continue north on Mooresville Road to US 72. Road closures will begin at 9 a.m. and reopen as each section clears. Drivers are asked to take different routes if possible.
Still to come, we have an update on the construction of the progress at the Marshall County Jail. Stay with us. Welcome back in. Crews are making progress on the Marshall County Jail expansion project.
Yeah, they're working to expand the jail with 250 more beds. The project is about 18% complete right now. John Young, the chairman for the Marshall County Commission, says the project is going to take about 2 more years to complete. Young says the project had a slow start due to rainy conditions, but he says construction on the jail is really moving along. Young says that the county jail has been dealing with overcrowding for years now. Right now, the jail is housing over 350 inmates when it can only really house 190. Now, Young says facilities at the jail need to keep up with the growing population of the county.
I don't think we got enough for the growth we see coming. And that's odd to say, isn't it? We talk about growth of a community, but unfortunately we have to talk about reality, and that's a growth of the population of our county jail.
Now, Young says the jail expansion will open up new jobs to those in the county.
Now, your first alert weather forecast with Jada Russell.
Looking ahead to your Friday evening, if you're getting out to enjoy some high school football, it'll be a dry night for the most part. We'll see some partly cloudy conditions around kickoff, nice and comfortable at 80 degrees. We'll keep it in the mid and upper 70s for the next coming hours. After that, we will see some cloud cover move back in, though, closer to those hours. So expect a cloudy night after that time period. So let's walk through hour by hour what to expect. We hit the 80s by around 10:30 this morning, but the first couple of showers start closer to the 1 and 2 o'clock hours. You'll see that's quite sporadic in nature. Some folks will see heavier downpours than others, so keep that in mind as you go throughout your day. The heaviest rain chance will stay rather west. Lots of folks will start to see those rain chances dissipate, though, closer to the 6 and 7 o'clock hours, so don't count on it being in part of your entire day. So here's the expectation for the next couple of days. We keep those rain chances around heading into the weekend. Monday's the official start of fall, but rain chances will follow us into the start of the work week, hopefully getting us to some cooler conditions by the end of the work week.
All right. Thank you, Jada. Thanks for giving us that forecast. A nice weekend ahead.
Yeah, it certainly is. Of course, fall right around the corner, but summer, enjoy it while it's here for the weekend. So thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure you tune back in for Talking TVL at 10 o'clock and Weather Extra at 10:30. See you later.